Let's talk about job interviews. For freshers, they can feel like a high-stakes game you're just not ready for. But what if I told you there's a way to not just play, but to actually win? We're not going to be memorizing answers today. Instead, we're going to learn the mindset that helps you handle anything they throw at you. Okay, picture this. You're in the hot seat, the interview is going great, and then bam, they ask you a question that completely blindsides you. Your mind goes blank, you start to sweat. It's that moment of panic we all dread. But what if that exact moment could be your secret weapon to landing the job? That's right. This whole explainer is about turning those interview curveballs into home runs. We're going to treat this like a game, going round by round through the toughest questions freshers face. And by the end, you'll have the strategy to win every single time. All right, let's dive into round one. We're calling this one the experience curveball. You know, it's that question every single fresher is scared of. It feels like it's designed to expose your biggest weakness, but we're about to flip that on its head. So the interviewer looks at your resume, then looks at you and says, "You don't have much experience. Why should we hire you?" Oof, that's a tough one. How you answer this could decide the entire interview. So, what's the winning move here? So the typical answer is something like, "Well, I'm a quick learner and I'm a really hard worker. I mean, it's okay, but it's just a promise, right? It's generic." Now listen to this instead. That's a fair point. I am early in my career. But what I've proven in my projects is that I'm incredibly adaptable. For instance, I taught myself Python in 2 weeks to get my final year project done. So while I might lack years on a resume, I have a track record of learning fast and delivering. You see the difference? One is a claim, the other is cold hard proof. The magic behind this is what I call the agree and pivot move. You start by agreeing with them. That's a fair point, which shows you're not defensive. Then you immediately pivot to a strength that's directly related. You're not arguing with them. You're reframing the conversation around your ability to grow, not your lack of history. Okay, ready for round two? This next one is a classic mind game. It's not about what you did wrong. It's about seeing if you're self-aware and if you can actually learn. Ready to show them what you've got? And here it is. Tell me about a time you failed. This question feels like a trap, doesn't it? But really, what the interviewer wants to know is, can you own up to your mistakes? And more importantly, what did you learn from them? Now, please don't give them a fake failure like, "Oh, I'm just too much of a perfectionist." They see right through that. Try something real, like this. In a team project, I tried a new method without fully understanding it, and it set us back. It was frustrating. But instead of hiding it, I immediately told my team, we analyzed what went wrong, and I sought advice. The new approach we developed actually made the project better in the end. That taught me to always seek feedback early. See? You're not just admitting a mistake, you're telling a story about learning and resilience. And that's the absolute truth. Here's the secret. Interviewers don't actually care that you failed. They expect it. What they're terrified of is hiring someone who makes the same mistake over and over because they don't learn. Show them you learn, and you're golden. Okay, let's talk about pressure. Round 3 is all about what you do when you're completely stuck and the clock is ticking. This is where you can seriously pull ahead of the pack. So how do you handle pressure when you just don't know what to do? They're not looking for a superhero here. They're looking for a strategy. They want to see your playbook for how you tackle the unknown. Instead of a vague answer like, "Oh, I work well under pressure," give them your actual system. Say something like, "When I hit a wall, my first move is to break the problem down into smaller, manageable chunks. Then I focus on asking the right questions to make sure I understand the real goal. From there, it's about quick research and getting feedback. I actually find a little pressure helps me focus my process." You're not just telling them, you're showing them your method. An answer like that is incredible because it signals 3 key things every manager wants to see. First, maturity. You have a process, you don't panic. Second, problem-solving skills. You know how to attack a complex issue. And third, coachability. You're open to feedback. These are the traits that make someone a fantastic teammate. All right, round 4, the skill gap curveball. This is when the interviewer finds that one thing on the job description that's not on your resume and they call you out on it. This can feel defensive, but trust me, we're going to turn it into a massive win. So they look at you and say, "You're missing this one really important skill for the role." Notice it's not even a question. It's a statement. It's a test. Are you going to crumble or are you going to own it? The weak response is, "Don't worry, I'll learn it on the job." It's a promise, sure, but it's passive. Now get ready for the power move. You're right. That's an area I'm actively working on. In fact, I've already started an online course and I'm building a small personal project with it right now. I see any skill gap as an opportunity, and I'm already closing this one. Wow, you're not just promising to learn, you're proving you're already doing it. Why is that so powerful? It comes down to one simple, beautiful word: ownership. You're showing them you take responsibility for your own growth. You don't wait to be told what to do. You're a self-starter. That's not just a good candidate, that's a future leader. And here we are, the final round. This is where we bring it all home. This isn't about skills on a page anymore. This is about your core belief in yourself. It's your chance to show them who you really are. So after all of this, why do you think you'll succeed here? This is the big one. It's your closing argument. It's time to connect all the dots and leave them with zero doubt that you are the right choice. And here's the answer that ties it all together beautifully: because my confidence isn't just in the skills I have today. My real confidence is in how quickly I can learn, adapt, and improve. That's the engine I bring to every single challenge, and that's why I know I'll succeed. It shifts the focus from your past to your infinite potential. And here's a little industry secret for you. Companies today, they're not looking for perfect, finished products. They're looking for what we call progress-ready candidates, people who are absolutely wired to learn and grow. Your ability to demonstrate that you are one of them is your single biggest advantage. Always remember this. Your resume might get you in the door, but it's your mindset that gets you the job. Your ability to show you're a learner, a problem solver, and a resilient person, that's more valuable than any line item on your CV. So what do you think? Are you ready to put these new skills to the test? If you want our next explainer to be a full lifestyle mock interview where we put this all into practice, let me know. Drop a game on in the comments below, and let's do this.